So one of the exclusive features in FanAngel is our performance pledge capabilities. This page currently just allows for donations and different types of incentives, like being able to buy a hoodie. But what this campaign is all about is a bench-a-thon. So we need to create that ability to pledge per pound of per athlete. So we'll click on the gear to get into the admin, because I am the admin of this campaign. Scrolling down to challenges. We're challenging the players to do something. Click on add, and then it creates a preview of what that challenge will look like into the donor. The subject, that means basically the player name, the team name, whatever the subject of the challenge is. You could have if you had imported a roster or the team already, you would be able to just select the proper player or team. But in this case, we'll just leave it as, we're just going to type it in because we didn't do that. We're going to put a dummy name here, Johnny Quarterback, as the subject. And you'll see it's starting to fill out this description text up here. Let's click on challenge and let's create that specific challenge. Now, if we were to fill out a sport, like football, then the goals would automatically be touchdown, extra point, things like that. The sport is optional. In this case, we don't actually want that. We want for each pound. Here we have a toggle between single, say if it were a win, a single win at a homecoming game or something. But in this case, we want for each pound. You can see pledge $5, the Morabe Bench-a-thon for each pound by Johnny Quarterback. All right, so let's change a few more things. Click on the event. Now this is the event name, like it could be the homecoming game, but in our case, it is the Bench-a-thon. At the Bench-a-thon, any prefix that would make sense. In this case, it's at the Bench-a-thon, and we'll say leave it as June 8th, which would default it in there. And now let's go ahead and go into defaults, which is the pledging defaults. And you can see it's $5 per pound up to $100. Well, $5 per pound is pretty substantial, so we'll change that to 50 cents so it's intelligent. Let me make this, we'll make it $200 so that it's just a more intelligent defaults. Now we click save. We've created our first challenge. And you can see that there's some bracketed information here. Those will not show up on the final page. This is optional information that could have been done. We didn't need to. Now we need to create the other players. That would be a lot of extra work if I had to do each one, and I do, but there is something called Apply Template, which will help me quite a bit. I can just click Apply Template, add, choose the one I've already created, and it creates a copy of exactly the same details. And now I just have to change Timmy Tackle and hit save. And now I could do that for the other 20 players, 40 players. At some point we'll have an import that allow you to do it even faster, but for now it's pretty quickly using these templates, and very soon you'll have all your players in there. Now let's go back. See now, wow, we have pledge for performance, and for each pound, we click on that. You'll see for each pound by Johnny Quarterback at the Bench-a-thon, and you could also choose Timmy Tackle. So that's how easy it is. There's even more power with contextualizing when Johnny Quarterback sends out his invite to his friends. When they come, they'll see his face and his personal goals, but that's a different topic altogether. But this is just, even without that, you can see how contextualized you can get each player in there for this awesome Bench-a-thon performance pledge concept. All right, thank you.